the highest intelligence in the universe, based on your intentions, something you've been intending for, has led you to this video. See, there are no coincidences. Whether on purpose or on accident, you set an intention. And it led you to this video. It led you to watch this right here in this moment with me right now. And the thing is, if you're watching this video, this is literally, if you choose to see it in that way, a confirmation of the fact that you are manifesting that intention. You are manifesting what it is that you want. And I'm going to share with you in this video 5 signs that you are completely in alignment with the universe, with the highest intelligence. Let's talk about that in this video. So if you're new to this channel, what I want you to do is I want you to hit that subscribe button. I want you to hit that notification bell, because I do actually post a new video every single day. Also, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, currently the only way to do so is by booking in a single session. You can do so by hitting the link that's in the description box of this video. It's also going to be in the comments of this video as well. Now, the first sign that you are in alignment with the highest intelligence, with your divine creatorship, with your creative power, with the universe, but with that higher power, with your higher self, with whatever word resonates for you, whatever helps you to tap into that higher, greater aspect of who you are. The first sign is that you are feeling painful. You're feeling pain when you hold on to the past. That's a huge sign. If you're at the point in your life where holding on to the past is more painful than making a choice to move forward towards your highest reality, towards what it is that you want to create, towards what it is that you want to be manifesting in your reality, that's absolutely a huge sign that you are manifesting the reality that you want to create. See, because when you're in alignment with what it is that you really want to be doing, what happens is that you really start to trust the fact that moving forward is going to be easier in a way, much more effortless in a way. Maybe a little bit uncomfortable because you're stepping into the unknown, maybe a little bit weird, yet it is still easier. It is still easier than not doing anything and not believing in yourself. So if you're getting to that place, in some cultures they call it the choiceless choice. If you're at the choiceless choice, if you're at that point where you're at the choiceless choice where either you move forward or you stay stuck, but staying stuck is boring and is hurtful and is painful, so you say, okay, you know what, I'm going to move forward. If you're at that point, that's a huge sign that you're in alignment with the highest intelligence. Now, the second sign that you're in alignment with the universe, with the highest intelligence, is that you are really seeing that actually good and bad does not exist. Good and bad does not exist. You start to see that comfort and discomfort, good, bad, completely relative to who you're being and what it is that you're manifesting. If you're seeing that existentially, it all just kind of is, right? It all just kind of is. And none of it really ultimately means anything all other than the meaning that you give it. And so, of course, what comes with this is you start to, which I want to say this for later in the video, but you really start to see that you can choose to be a creator. So because nothing is good or bad, now what you can do is you can just go play. Not from a space of need, not from a space of coping, not from a space of just getting by or getting through the day, right? Or waiting until the weekend. You're not living in that way anymore. What you're doing is you are collapsing the boundaries between comfort and discomfort, yet you're willing to go in that direction and to be who you want to be anyways. So you're moving towards what you want, because nothing is good or bad, right? But why not just manifest your reality? Because again, you're stepping into your divine creatorship for no reason other than your enjoyment and the enjoyment of the other. And of course, the other is you. Now, the third sign that you are in alignment with the highest intelligence is that actually you're being who you want to be regardless of what is happening around you and what people say, even regardless of your own past beliefs. If you're being who you want to be, regardless of the limitations and the lack and all these things happening, all these contradicting vibrations, contradicting energies, contradicting who you want to be, right? If you're not believing in the fear and you're being who you want to be in the storm, right? The storm is happening. There's all this crazy stuff around you. There's people freaking out maybe. There's fear happening in the world. There's a recession happening. There's this happening. There's this happening. Yet you're calm. You're grounded. And you're not falling into the delusion. And you're being who you actually want to be. That's a huge sign that you're in alignment with the highest intelligence. With the highest intelligence. That is a huge, absolute sign that you're completely in alignment with that source consciousness. Okay, now the fourth sign that you're in alignment with source consciousness, with your greater self, with who you actually are, is that you are beginning to realize that the 3D is a lie, and it's always been a lie. What people have told you was a lie. Not because they had anything against you, not because they were necessarily trying to manipulate you, although maybe possible, but not necessarily that they were trying to manipulate you, but because perhaps maybe they were deceived themselves. See, many people in this world don't know what they're doing, why they're doing what they're doing, where they're even going, or any reason why they're doing what they're doing. They don't know. And a lot of people are living in a lie. They're not living in the real world. They're not living in the world that they want to be creating. They're wearing a mask. Now, there's nothing wrong ultimately with playing a character, with playing a role, with wearing a mask. Ultimately, there's nothing wrong with that, right? We're living in a cosmic joke here, so you can just play the game however you want to play the game. But the question is, are you playing the role that you want to play? Are you playing the role that actually resonates for you? Like the role that you actually want to be living? The role that you really want? Or are you playing the role that somebody told you you have to play, that you believe you have to? Right? We want to be letting go of playing the roles that we believe we have to play. We want to let that go as much as possible. Because the roles that we have to play are heavy and they're a burden. Why? They're a burden for a really good reason, because it's your higher self telling you to stop embodying that, because it's already the past. It's not who you want to be anymore. So if you're stepping into that and you're starting to really, really own that at a higher level, that's absolutely a huge sign that you're in alignment with the highest intelligence. Now the fifth and final thing, the final sign that I want to share with you in this video, in terms of the fifth sign that you're in alignment with the highest intelligence, is that you are, you have really, really, really strong boundaries. really strong boundaries for what, and I've talked about this before, right? But you're hyper in tune and aware. You're hyper and in tune aware of when you are reliving the past, and you have hyper strong boundaries against that. This means boundaries with your energy. So what I'm trying to say here is you have energetic boundaries. Energetic boundaries. This means that you have boundaries, but not necessarily with like people, right? Like I remember when I was watching a Ralph Smart video and somebody's like, oh, like how do I have stronger boundaries? And Ralph Smart's like, oh, I don't need boundaries. I don't need boundaries because think about it. When you have complete conscious ownership of the way that you see life, you don't really need boundaries anymore. The boundary is the way that you see. Nobody can touch you when you have discipline over the way that you see the world and how you manage your own energy, right? Nobody can touch you. Nobody can truly mess with your energy, can screw with your vibration, can screw with your groundedness in who you actually are when you understand that your energy creates your reality. And if you have a strong conviction in knowing in your energy, you're not letting anything mess with energy, not even in a necessarily, unless you have to be, in like a protective way, like unless the moment is called, if you keep it that way, but in a way where nobody even really knows necessarily that you're doing anything. Because you're not really, you're being a certain way. And with this comes an incredibly deep peace because you have energetic protection, a deep peace that nobody can take away from you. So if you feel that deep peace as a result of honoring your energy, that's absolutely a huge sign that you are in alignment with the highest intelligence and all that is. And with that, I conclude this video. Leave a comment down below if any of these signs resonated for you. Also, once again, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, right now, the only way to do so is by booking in a single session. You can do so by hitting the link that's in the description box of this video. It's also going to be in the comments of this video as well. Also, leave a like on this video only if you want to, because I do believe that actually every single person on this planet does deserve to know that they are divine creators of their reality, and that actually they can manifest their reality and do so in the most effortless and easeful way possible, helping themselves and helping others in the process as well. And hitting that like button does help the YouTube algorithm push the videos out to more people, and that would be greatly appreciated. As always, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.